If you want to beat Metroid in under an hour to get the best ending, you've come to the right place. This is a comprehensive guide on what I believe to be the most stress-free route, so just follow along and remember, you can do this. You start the game in Brinstar, and you'll want to pick up the Maru. From there, head right all the way down the hall and enter the first door. Feel free to kill enemies to pick up energy. You have time, and making sure you have the strength to survive without dying will save you time in the long run. Proceed through avoiding the zoomers. Once you enter the first main vertical shaft, make your way up until you encounter a door on the right and head through it. Make your way across the hall and open the door to the vertical golden shaft. Go all the way to the right and drop down. Enter the door on the right. Make your way to the missile tank. Then, make your way back. Head back up the golden vertical shaft and enter the first door on your right. Make your way through carefully, trying to avoid the waivers and zoomers. If you fall, don't panic. Remember to keep your cool. It's okay. You have time. Continue through the hallway and the next room, then again through the next hallway and pick up the energy tank in the following room. Getting stronger. Now you have a little more wiggle room in the health department. Continue through the door and up the second gold vertical shaft until you see a door on the left. Enter it. Make your way to the end of the corridor and press the select button to switch to missiles. Use all 5 to open the door. Now you have bombs. Make your way back up to the second golden shaft and drop down. Enter the door to your left and make your way back through the corridor into the first hallway. This is where it gets fun. Morph into a ball and drop a bomb on this tile. Drop down to the bottom. Kill enemies until you have 5 missiles and then blast your way through the door. Remember, you need to use 5 missiles all at once to break it. Grab the ice beam. Make your way back up to the hallway. Here you'll need to do a bomb jump. Don't worry, it's not hard. Stand here, shoot a hole above you. Morph into a ball and drop a bomb. Stand up. When it explodes, jump straight up and hold the jump button. Congratulations, you're overpowered. From here, make your way back to the first gold shaft, freezing any enemies that get in your way. Head up the gold shaft until you see a door on the right. Enter it. Before you progress, refill your bombs and energy on this pipe, like so, until you have 5 missiles and you feel comfortable with your health. And remember, you still have time. Make your way through the pipes, bombing any zoomers that get in your way. Drop down and enter the next hallway. This is the most challenging part of the run, but I promise you can do it, and you have a good amount of wiggle room to try a few times. I didn't get it on my first try, and it's important to not get discouraged. If a waiver doesn't spawn, or if you kill it by mistake, just exit the hallway and re-enter. There are breakable ceiling tiles here. You will want to get the waiver headed up into the room above. From there, you freeze him and jump on him in order to reach the room to the left. For a better look at this, I will also be posting my complete run for those to follow along who wish to. Make your way to the next room and pick up the Varia suit. It's all downhill from here. Make your way back down to the hallway with the waiver and then proceed to the right. Pick up the missile tank. Hooray! 10 missiles. This is the last mandatory missile tank. You will reach what appears to be a dead end. It's not. Shoot up and jump through the hidden tiles. Kill the enemy and use the Maru and bombs to make it through the secret tiles. Grab the second E-tank. Make it to the end of the corridor and drop all the way down the second golden shaft. Make your way one final time through the blue rooms with the waivers, and then drop down the first gold shaft and enter the door at the bottom where we picked up the missiles first. Make your way to the end of the room and take the elevator down to Norfair. Once in Norfair, head immediately to your right. Try not to take too much damage, but don't worry about it, as there is a pipe coming up where you can farm energy and missiles if needed. Drop down to the bottom and ball up on this tile. Bomb your way down and enter the first door to the left. Make your way to the missile door and blast through it. Now you have the high jump. Curl up in ball form and bomb the tiles on the floor. Bomb your way up to the next room and freeze the enemy to make it over the ledge. This will be easier with the high jump. Continue across the lava to the left. Grind this pipe if you need health or missiles to feel more comfortable. Continue into this green bubbly room and head up to the top right corner. Shoot the ceiling here and keep jumping to make it through. Continue to the left and blast the missiles to get one of the coolest power-ups in any video game. Now make your way all the way back to the purple vertical shaft we bombed into from above. Drop all the way down and go through the door on your left. Make it through this hallway using the screw attack and watch the enemies melt like butter. Drop down the following shaft and then exit to the right. Take the elevator down to Ridley's lair. Upon entering Ridley's, make your way down and to the left. Go straight through the next 2 hallways until you get to a rather large and long room. This room is excellent for farming for health or missiles should you need them. You can bomb the ground here to get underneath in order to progress. Here you'll find an E-tank. Try to grab it, but jump here to avoid the 2 rows of fake tiles. If you miss it, no biggie. There will be opportunities to get more. Fall down the hole and head to the right. Then jump down the following shaft and head to the left. Proceed all the way down the hall and engage Ridley. Try waiting for his fireballs to get close to you. Freeze them, and then stand right next to him and spam your ice beam until he's dead. Congrats on 75 more missiles. Use 10 of them on the missile door to make it to the final room with another energy tank. Once you pick it up, press start. Plug your controller into port 2 and hit up plus A. Or, if you have a second controller, you can just keep it plugged in. This will send you back to the beginning of the area, but with only 30 energy. Ride the elevator up and do it again until you're back in the starting area. From here, make your way to the right once more and use bombs to break through and fall down the rabbit hole. Enter the door to the right and take the elevator down to Kraid's lair. Be careful here with 30 energy. The first goal is going to be getting another E-tank to replenish. Drop down on the right side to the second door down. Blast through it. Make your way through to the end of the room. Shoot an opening. Use your bombs to blast in. Roll out and be patient here. You'll need to roll off, jump up, then make your way from the back to the front like so. Roll directly off here to get back in the hole. Once back in the main shaft, drop down and head to the first door on the right. Make your way to the end of this room, drop down the following shaft, and then go left until you reach Kraid. Roll up into your ball form and bomb him to smithereens. If you miss the tank and Ridley's, you can pick up this hidden one like so. Now you have enough missiles to take on the final boss. Press start and warp back to the beginning of the game. Head right one last time. Right before this segment where you have to crouch, lure an enemy, freeze it, and break the ceiling tile to fill your energy entirely. Proceed to the main shaft and work your way all the way up to the top. Enter the room on the left. Farm until you can confirm you have full missiles on the last pipe. Shoot the statues and then proceed down to Tourian. In order to defeat the Metroids, you will need to freeze them and then blast them with 5 missiles. There is only one path to move through Tourian, so work your way through being careful not to die here. You're almost there. The Metroids can be frozen and ignored for the most part in the first 3 rooms, but in the last room I have found it is safest to just kill them. Now for the hardest part in the game. Mother Brain. You will need to put constant pressure on the Zebatites in order for them to go away. This is most easily done by attempting to freeze the Cheerios, allowing you to stand still. Rinse and repeat and be patient. Recklessness will likely lead to death. Relax. You have time. If you fall in the lava in front of Mother Brain, don't panic. Just freeze a Cheerio and use it to step out. Once you defeat Mother Brain, you will only have the escape sequence left. Make your way up carefully and hug the right side if you fall. Now for the big reveal. Did you do it? It's okay if you didn't, as you can start the game with Varia, Ice Beam, and Screw Attack, allowing you to immediately try again with all of these items already acquired. If you did, congratulations! You have overcome the final, most difficult challenge set before you by the developers. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my in-depth Metroid analysis or my uncut gameplay footage of my first successful attempt of this run. Or don't, either way. Peace.